The post-Cold War world of rules-based order is breaking down. Multilateral institutions have weakened. Economic integration, from which we have benefited, is being weaponized. The international trading system, which we've relied upon for decades, is under threat.
Canada's Prime Minister delivers yet another striking speech, this time raising a broad alarm over the direction of the world order. Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney warns that the global order is beginning to fracture under rising geopolitical strain. Carney's June 13th speech at Trinity College, Dublin, is drawing wide attention as his remarks spread rapidly online. Carney is sounding a major alarm over intensifying great power tensions and the growing instability shaping global affairs. Canada now sees the multilateral system weakening as wars, rivalries, and power politics put old assumptions under pressure. Carney warns that economic ties are increasingly being weaponized, in remarks likely to be read as a swipe at Trump-era coercive tactics.
Ireland and Canada are navigating a global rupture, not a quiet transition. The post-Cold War world of rules-based order is breaking down. Multilateral institutions have weakened. Economic integration, from which we have benefited, is being weaponized. The international trading system, which we've relied upon for decades, is under threat. And at the same time, new technologies from artificial intelligence to cyber and quantum are changing the nature of war, the structure of economies, and the possibilities of human advancement. Climate change is no longer a warning, it's here. Last month, as you know and you felt, Ireland experienced its hottest May on record. In Canada last year, forests larger than Ireland burned in the drought and heat. Global conflicts are expanding and evolving. They're more than kinetic, as horrible as that is. They're economic, they're social, they're technological. Canada, Ireland, and Europe are increasingly and more immediately vulnerable to once distant threats. And I suggest that amidst this change, amidst this disruption, Canada, Ireland, and Europe can be pivotal, powerful, and purposeful, a force for good. Pivotal because we are the most connected region in the world, to each other and to others. Canada has 16 free trade agreements with 51 countries, covering 1.5 billion people, 2/3 of global GDP, and we're on course to double that market access this year. The EU maintains preferential access to over 80 partner countries, making it the top trading partner for 80 nations globally. Together we are powerful because we have the capacity to act together. Combined, the population is more than twice that of the United States. We have a larger cultural export industry and a more diverse one, I might add, a similarly sized GDP, comparable R&D spend. Our collective defense budget's twice that of China's. We're home to the majority of the world's top 100 universities and over half of the world's Nobel Prize winners. So together, we are one of the largest economic, cultural, technological, financial blocs in the world. But to what purpose? Well, we are and can be a force for good because we safeguard the values of human rights, of dignity and pluralism that our people hold dear. Fast-tracking $1 trillion of investment in energy, AI, critical minerals, new trade corridors. We're investing to double our clean electricity grid. We're investing in quantum. We're building our food security. But we recognize a second principle, that building true sovereignty cannot be achieved in isolation. It requires diversification. It requires partnership. And so we are focused on building a dense web of connections, said another way, ad hoc coalitions that work issue by issue with partners that share enough common ground to act together. And that's why Canada was the first non-European country to join the EU's Safe Defence Procurement Programme. It's why we've signed 20 new economic and security agreements over 5 continents in the past year. It's why we're championing efforts to build a bridge between the Trans-Pacific Partnership and the European Union, something that would create a trading bloc of 1.5 billion people, a rules-based trading bloc of 1.5 billion people. These coalitions are also there to help solve global problems with a rules-based order that's under threat, the so-called variable geometry. In other words, building coalitions that focus on specific issues, from AI with India and Australia to our critical minerals alliance with the G7 to nuclear energy with South Africa. These are examples of what Canada is doing. The point is that in a world of great power rivalry, middle powers have a choice, which is to compete for favor of the great powers or to combine to create a third path with impact. The nations that invest in their own capabilities and partner with like-minded allies will multiply their strength. They become a more effective bloc to deter aggression, to protect their supply chains, and to realize their core economic interests, and because of the economic interests, their social values.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.